You know, jealousy is one of those tricky emotions that can sneak into even the closest families. It can ruin relationships. Or, if we handle it right, it can teach a really powerful lesson. Think about it. In every family, a little bit of jealousy can pop up. Maybe it's between siblings, cousins, or even close family friends. The real question isn't whether it will happen, but how we choose to deal with it when it does. That's what really shapes our relationships and our future. So, how do you even know if jealousy is the culprit? Let's talk about some of the signs. Step 1 is recognizing it. Have you noticed one child constantly comparing themselves to another? Maybe they say things like, "Why does she always get the new stuff?" Or, "Why is he better at sports than me?" This constant comparison is a huge red flag. Another sign is resentment. It's that quiet, simmering feeling of bitterness that can build up over time. It might not be loud, but you can feel it in the tension. And then there's the more obvious one, sabotage. This could be small things, like hiding a favorite toy, or bigger things, like trying to make their sibling look bad in front of others. If you see these patterns, it's a good time to step in gently. Once you've recognized the signs, the next step is to teach empathy. This is so crucial. Try to help the jealous sibling understand how the other one might be feeling. You could sit down and have a conversation, not an accusation. Ask questions like, "How do you think it makes your brother feel when you say that?" Or, "Imagine if you worked really hard on something, and someone else tried to ruin it. How would you feel?" This helps them step outside of their own feelings for a moment and consider someone else's perspective. It's also a great time to introduce the concept of gratitude. A simple but powerful exercise is to ask, what are some things you really appreciate about your own life? What are you proud of that you've accomplished? Shifting the focus from what they lack to what they have can completely change their mindset. It's not about dismissing their feelings, but about broadening their view. Let me share a story that really brings this to life. There were two sisters. Let's call them Mia and Chloe. Mia was a talented artist, and her paintings were starting to get noticed. Chloe, who was a little younger, was a fantastic writer, but she felt like Mia's art was always stealing the spotlight. She became incredibly jealous. At family gatherings, when someone praised Mia's latest painting, Chloe would feel a knot in her stomach. She started making sarcastic comments and avoiding Mia's art shows. The house became filled with a quiet tension. Their parents noticed and decided to intervene. They didn't take sides. Instead, they sat down with Chloe and helped her voice her feelings without judgment. They acknowledged her talent for writing and helped her see that her path was just as valuable as Mia's is. Over time, with a lot of patience and conversation, something amazing happened. Chloe started to see Mia not as a rival, but as a sister who was working hard. She went from feeling jealous to feeling inspired. She even started writing stories inspired by Mia's paintings. Mia, in turn, started promoting Chloe's writing on her art blog. They learned to support each other and collaborate. And you know what? Both of them ended up thriving in ways they never could have alone. Their individual successes became a shared victory. This story shows us the most powerful step of all, turning jealousy into motivation. Instead of letting that feeling fester into resentment, we can channel it into personal growth. When you feel that spark of jealousy, ask yourself, what is this feeling telling me? Is there something I want to achieve that this person has? Instead of being angry at them, use it as fuel. If you're jealous of a friend's fitness level, maybe it's a sign you want to get healthier. Use that energy to start a new workout routine, not to resent your friend. It's about looking inward and asking, how can I become a better version of myself? This transforms a negative emotion into a positive, driving force for self-improvement. So you see, jealousy is a normal human emotion. We all feel it from time to time. There's no shame in it. But the magic happens when we handle it wisely. It has the potential to teach us profound lessons in empathy, gratitude, and personal growth. It can be a compass pointing us toward what we truly value, and what we want to work for in our own lives. Family harmony is such a precious thing, and navigating these tough emotions together is what makes it strong. If you believe that building and maintaining family harmony is worth the effort, I'd love to see you comment love down below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on building stronger relationships. See you in the next one.